Okay, for this first problem, what you did was you just calculated 19% of 49.4 because that's what 9.386 is. But you calculate the percent of the base, not the percent of the amount. See, the amount is the number that you get after you take a percent of a number. And in this problem, the base is what you don't know. You want to take 19% of a number, which is the unknown number. Whoops, sorry. 19% of a number to get 49.4. So what you need to do is think of this as an algebra problem. 19% is 0.19. The number you're looking for is the base, so B, equals 49.4. And so now just divide both sides by 0.19. So 49.4 divided by 0.19 gives you, make that 9 better there, gives you 260. So this means that 19% of 260 is 49.4. For the next problem, let's see, I'm trying to, for the next problem, if I scroll up a little bit here, the calculation that you need to do is, and I don't know how you got 25.8, I couldn't figure that out, but what you need to do is figure out, if you include both FICA and income tax, what percent of your gross income are your federal taxes. So that's again the percent equation. A is equal to P times B. So A equals P times B. So we're asked to find the percent, so we don't know the percent. So what we need to do is figure out which number is our amount and which number is our base. Well, to figure out your income, or your income tax, including both FICA and income tax, to figure out your federal taxes, you need to add up these two values, $956.25 and $1,377. That adds up to $2,333.25. You can check my math on that. Okay, so we're going to take a percent of a number, and that should give us this value. Well, what number do we take a percent of? Well, we take a percent of our total wages. Our total wages are $18,000. And so if we take a percent of that, a percent of $18,000, that's P times 18,000, that should give us, let me put a time sign, that should give us the amount of our tax, and that's our amount, $2,333.25. So to solve this problem, you would divide both sides of the equation by 18,000, and you would get your percent, $2,333.25 divided by 18,000. That gives you your percent. What percent of the 18,000 is that tax amount? And that works out to be 13%. Okay, so we continue here. I'm going to suggest to you that the issue on this problem is an issue of rounding because you're off by $1. So I would suggest that you carefully perform this calculation again and make sure that when you round to the correct, or in the correct way. I'm only suggesting that because your answer is so close to the correct answer. So these are a little small because they are small when I copy them, but on this problem here, I'm going to wait for this one. I'm going to wait and do a video for you using the calculator to show you how to use it properly in this formula, because your answers are so far from the correct answers. These were your answers that I'm thinking that it's a calculator error. So I'll show you how to do that in a step-by-step way. I'll also show you this one. It's real similar to the other one, except this one is the formula solved for P and this one is the formula solved for A. Your answers are not very far from the correct answers, so I'm thinking you may have stopped in intermediate steps and used some rounded values to calculate some upcoming values, and that's going to result in rounding error. So You shouldn't do that. You should learn how to use the calculator efficiently. So I'll do a video to help you with that. Similarly, on these problems, I won't do a third video just to show you how to use the calculator. I believe it's the same formula, but your answers are very close to the correct answers. So I'm thinking again, you're using rounded values in calculating, and that'll cause some small amounts of error. These answers again are far enough from the correct answers. These are your answers again. They're different enough from the correct answers that I'm thinking again you may have some issues with the formula in your calculator. So that's the same formula as one of the previous problems, so I probably won't do this one again for you, but I will do those other two, and I'll give you a link to that video as well as this one.